You're listening to a Loot Dummies podcast, LOOTDummies.com. Welcome to Dungeons and Dragons and Dummies, a weekly podcast following a group of friends as they battle across a homebrewed world called Antiriath in Dungeons and Dragons 5th edition. Step into the mystical world of Antiriath and follow as our party of dummies adventure across the lands. Tolly Grug, half orc, half fighter, the Mystery, played by Taylor. The Eclarian Shadow, half elf ranger from the Eclarian Mountains, played by Seth. And a Learlock Bloodhair, a Harengon cleric, played by Joey. Last but not least, the creator of our beautiful world, the man of many voices, and our dungeon master, Sam.
The Ice Trolls was 4 sessions ago.
Did you just call them ice trolls instead
Yeah.
of frost giants?
I'm exceptionally tired.
I'm so excited about tonight.
I'm glad that you are.
I'm scared, but I'm excited.
Just how I like them.
Okay. Question. Do you want me to go through a recap? And then I have a
Please.
question.
It's time for a recap.
Beautiful.
So, in our previous session, we started out on the 43rd of Harvest at 6 a.m. when it was 5 degrees with light wind and a light snow with a wind chill of -5, cresting the mountain that would allow us to look at the Rising Sun Tower. We're about 4 miles away. Shadow cast 6-mile primeval awareness and confirmed that there was a dragon in the tower, Hishinog, the white dragon. As we walk toward the tower, the DM accurately uses the words loamy soil. And we walk up to the tower as the soil and the landscape changes, and we see humanoids on the tower, and everything is verdant and vibrant and green and alive. And we realize that we're no longer in the Eclarian Mountains. At which point we exchange some banter with some elven soldiers and an elven commander named Elalon, who asks who we are. So we introduce ourselves, and Shadow displays the Sunstone, at which point that gets a pretty solid reaction. And Elalon calls for a young elven boy to lead us to Solaria, which we find out that we're in the Feywild, and throughout the process of going to the Elven City, we go through all kinds of weird Feywild nonsense to get there. Thinarol is the young elven boy, and he takes us through the Feywild maze and gets to the island of the Gleaming Gold City of Solaria, at which point we're led into a marble and gold inlaid building to meet the queen. The Eladrin queen is Lanya, at which point Shadow produces the Sunstone again. The queen comes and takes the stone from Shadow, and it glows a brilliant blinding light and really accentuates the gold in the marble surroundings. At that point, she beckons the party to join her at a rooftop sitting area and serves refreshments and begins some conversation about how Hishinog is emitting a magical aura that is causing the Rising Sun Tower to be in disarray on both sides of the veil, in the material plane and in the Feywild. The elves have some kind of crazy dish pointing at the tower on the Feywild side, and that she says that's where the Eladrin collect the light from the sun that they need to survive. Elalon is the elven soldier in charge of defending the tower on this side from different dangers that come about. And Shadow also discovers that the Archfey's name is Onsala. Shadow kind of throws a little bitch fit trying to get the Archfey's attention, at which point he also finds out that Islanya is his elven mother, who he believed died at childbirth. They have some conversation about Zaius, the ape man, who Islania has also spotted reshaping creatures before marching east from the Rising Sun Tower. She says that an ancient wizard named Sycamore lived in the tower for many years, but doesn't know much more about it on the material plane side. Herdost, which is a nation, I suppose, is Shadow's birthright according to his mother. She says that Shadow's father saved them by sacrificing himself to ensure that they escaped. She barely survived, but was brought back to the Feywild, and Shadow was taken to be raised in the mountains. At which point, she gives Shadow a solid black steel halberd with the Herdost crest on it, named the Fist's Reach. And she acknowledges the entire party's struggles and blesses us all with immunity from being frightened for 7 days, as well as giving us 3 potions of greater healing, 3 cloaks of elvenkind, 1 ice stone for ice resistance, and 3 arrows of earthbind. Shadow really wants to summon Ancella, the Archfey, but the queen doesn't know how, and seems like it would be a big waste of time. So the party agrees to continue back towards their adventure of facing Hishinog, the White Dragon, in the Rising Sun Tower on the material plane side of things. The party goes back to Elalon near the tower, and she directs us how to return to the material plane. We take the path indicated by her, at which point we find ourselves on the snowy mountain at the base of the Rising Sun Tower. And this will still be the 43rd of Harvest, based on weird time constraints of the Feywild interacting with the material plane, but it is now 4:15 p.m.
Whew. Beautiful.
That was quite the recap.
We've come a long way from fighting wolf cultists on the side of a cliff.
I told you about broke my hand in the last session.
Man, I can imagine. What kind of pin do you use?
I use an II Free Ink Roller X66 needle tip 0.5 millimeter.
Oh.
Is everybody's
Interesting.
eyebrows doing what mine were doing when he was saying all that?
Yeah.
Just elevating to max height. Okay, well, we can just crank this bitch up.
That's terrifying.
We need a...
Are we
You know-
in a physical position to take a long rest?
Y'all have long rested since we did anything.
No,
What?
not entirely true.
What happened?
I'm down a spell slot for sure. Maybe more.
Oh, from Primeval Awareness.
Mm-hmm.
So where we ended it, y'all had just walked out of the woods into
I've
the
got to know, was there a
frozen
reason you
tower.
wanted us to hurry out of the Feywild so quickly? I'm very curious.
No, there's not. I was just, I was excited to get back here.
Okay.
If y'all wanted to, y'all could definitely rest in Solaria. That was definitely, she offered that when y'all first got there. So if y'all wanted to spend the night first, we could retcon that. I'm perfectly fine with that.
Y'all's call.
I haven't even looked at spells that I would actually change, so I'm fine.
Okay. We're ready.
So let me back us up just a smidgel.
Oh, I forgot to put my Fister in my Hero Forge character.
Why did you name it that?
I'm ready. I don't know what you're
In your Hero Forge character. Oh, update your. Well, what can I say?
Big ballin' in the fist reach.
The male form leaves a lot to be desired, but there is a toy to play with.
But there's a tool. But there's a powerful tool. God. Okay. So you guys, through the magic of the Feywilds, find yourselves finally at your goal, staring across a short field, maybe football field's length. That's American football field's length for any listeners out there that are thinking soccer.
Shout out New Zealand.
Shout out New Zealand. A football field's length from a raised area of ground. It goes up maybe 30, 40 feet off the ground, and then that is almost like a little plateau that the tower is built upon. As I told y'all before, the tower is in quite the state of disarray. There's some large damage, kind of mirror structure on top of it. But now that you're this close to it, you see that, even the rock is crumbling out. Actually, the side that y'all are on, you can see right into the first floor. It's all full of snow that's blown up in there. There's, various breaks and cracks all throughout the different layers of the tower. It's not a very big tower, not nearly as big as the Old Moon's Tower, which, kind of makes sense because it's up on top of this mountain. It's not on the side of the mountain like the Old Moon's Tower was. So it's up on top of a hill. So it's only 60 feet tall, to the crenellations. Yeah, you guys are looking at this tower. There's a cool wind. The wind's not real strong, but it's very, very cold. Like I described before, it's like you're in like the eye of a storm. In fact, you look up and you can see almost clear skies above, but then all around you are clouds, and it's just bitterly cold. What do you guys want to do?
As we approach and get a little bit closer, I'm going to reach over my back and grab and equip my shield for the first time in a long time and use the longsword of pallid light one-handed. As we kind of get close, I'm feeling a little bit of nerves. I'm also going to go ahead and flip my hood up on the Cloak of Elvenkind.
Okay. Does it do something in addition to giving you all advantage on stealth checks?
Yeah, wisdom and perception checks made to see us have disadvantage.
Wow.
We have advantage on stealth.
Very cool.
So does that just give me a standard check on stealth? They cancel out?
Yes. Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm also gonna have the hood up.
We look like badasses walking up with our
We look like
cloaks.
Fellowship, or Frodo, at least. Do we hear anything?
It is eerily quiet. Like I said, the wind's not even really blowing very hard here, because you're kind of in the middle, and there's just a strange stillness on the air.
I don't know what we're gonna see up here, guys. If it's just the dragon or this thing's corrupted or what, but I'm gonna go in the front with this shield. Try and take the brunt of whatever we're up against here.
Okay, we can't hear or sense the presence of the dragon.
You're welcome to make a perception check.
Okay. 13.
13. Yeah, I mean, he's definitely doesn't seem to be flapping around or moving around or anything.
I'm gonna start working towards the tower, towards this first platform at the base of the tower.
So you've got your hood up and your shield out from in front of you, and are just slowly making your way up.
Something that I'd have to climb, or is there a path up?
It's 20 feet up. It
Kinda
looks
hop
like you're
around.
gonna have to climb it, but it's a pretty easy climb. I mean, there's big steps every 4 feet or so. Kind of mantle up them.
I'll turn back to the other guys as I go up the first 4 feet and go, well, we didn't come this far for nothing. And I'll continue my way up to the top of this little cliff to the base of the tower.
Okay, so are you guys like sneaking? Kind of tell me what y'all's marching order is. Are y'all sticking close together? Are y'all spreading out? Like, what's going on?
I'm within 5 feet of Talik, and I am definitely moving with stealth in mind.
I am staying a little further back from the two, and I'm also trying to be stealthy.
Okay,
Yeah, I'm stealthing as well. I've got the hood up.
Everybody go ahead and roll me a stealth check.
Okay. Oh, God.
Dirty 20.
Fuck. 8.
I got a 20.
All right.
I'm going to keep moving towards the tower. I'm going to walk up to the base of the tower, and I'm assuming the other guys set our shadows close behind me. And how
Okay.
far back do you think you are, Learlock?
Probably 15 feet.
Okay. I'm going to poke my head into this first opening in the bottom of the tower.
Shadow says, wait.
Okay.
I stop.
When Shadow, who has much better passive perception than you, Talik, gets about 15 feet
Mhm.
from the entrance of this place, so maybe here-ish.
Oh, shit.
there's this big mound of snow in the middle of the tower, like right in this opening that y'all are looking at. And Shadow notices that like there's no wind really anywhere, but for some reason a little flurry of snow blows off of the top of this thing and skitters off over to the side. And about that time, the snow where it blew out sucks back in to the hole that it came from. Shadow sees shining white scales peeking out as the whole mound of snow begins to move as a massive creature rises up. While speaking, it says,
"Who disturbs my lair?"
Talik, your smell, you couldn't hide that with an elven cloak, and he was able to spot it, or smell you rather, as a white dragon reveals itself from the snow that cascades off of its body.
Holy
and we're
shit,
gonna roll
boys.
initiative.
F indeed.
If I had inspiration, I'd be using it right now for initiative.
I'm using mine.
That was metagaming. I'm so sorry. I didn't
No,
think
it wasn't
anybody had
metagaming.
it. Okay.
22.
The inspiration is
fucking go,
literally
22.
a metagame ability.
Damn
I
it,
think it's fine.
13 with the inspiration.
Oh,
Went from a
God.
10 to a 13, and I'm right in the front.
Well, it's got probably a plus 10 initiative or some stupid
Mhm.
So
shit.
pissed.
Woo!
And it rolled a 19 on the die. So,
I'm excited,
first
boys.
things first. Let's get this set up. So, oh shit, this could be really ugly. Well, actually, it's a good thing that y'all rolled that well. And you will find out why.
Yeah, I
want
wanna
to
see the
this turn
spelling.
order.
HISHINAAG.
Okay, not that bad. It's phonetic
Oh man, I would have not
ish.
spelled it that way.
He flaps his wings, and as soon as he like to knock the snow off, like you puff an umbrella to knock the water off, and when he does, a whipping of wind, an unreal amount of wind just gusts out of this place, blowing cold air all over your face. He shouts out, he says,
You will taste my wind, my air, my overwhelming power.
and as he says that, the combat starts with him letting out his full power breath weapon.
We're all in a line.
I need everybody to make me. Yeah, well, it's a 60-foot cone. I mean, it would be very hard to not get hit by it. So, y'all all. Is somebody actually measuring the 60-foot cone? Keep me honest. Here, let's see what a 60-foot cone looks like for future reference.
Oh my
So
God.
everybody needs to make me a
unfortunate.
Constitution saving throw.
Come on, baby. No!
7.
Wow.
21.
7 and 7.
All right. So as you guys might can guess, the 7s are both fails.
Fuck.
The 21 is a success.
Oh, we're dead.
It's gonna be 12d8.
56
Oh my
damage.
God.
56 damage to
Are you still up,
Alirlock and Talik. And Shadow,
Unfortunate.
Fuck.
yes, Con.
I get.
I don't
maybe
think
not.
the modifier would help you
Probably not.
unless you get to reroll or something.
So,
It's pretty high
28 to me.
Okay.
Who's holding the ice stone?
Shadow.
Yes, Seth.
So does he take no damage since he has resistance?
The save is to half the damage, regardless of the damage type, and then resistance halves the damage based on the damage
Hell
type.
yeah.
So he will take half of 28. So he'll take 14.
I
That's a really
meant
good
to.
roll.
How much-
I meant
So
how
to-
much
Shadow's
damage did I
actually
take?
looking okay.
You only took 14. You took half of
Oh.
half.
And then he will move up So you took half because you made your save, and then you take half because you have resistance to cold.
I'm down to 25 of 81 after the first move.
And then he moves up into your grill. And that's his whole turn. And then it's gonna be hold on, which one of y'all has the higher modifier? It will be Learlock's turn next, actually.
All right. Oh boy.
Adjusted what I was going to do.
Yeah,
and
when
now
I saw
don't know
that
what I'm
initiative
doing.
roll, I was like,
Yeah.
oh shit. This is
I can't.
bad.
I could literally only roll one better. I rolled a 19 on the die.
Yeah, he rolled a 19 on the die and has a +5.
Man. Okay.
Hey, while you're thinking, Joey, real quick, do we remember who has the Earthbind arrows that we got? Shadow, do you have those?
Yeah.
Okay.
Shit. I'm gonna cast Mass Cure Wounds.
Oh.
Tell me more.
It is 3d8 plus 3. So everyone gets 27. That's the only thing I know to do at this present moment with this current layout. So yeah. Talik, Shadow. I guess Shadow, you go back to full.
How much was it?
27.
Nice. Okay. That's solid.
Does that put you in range to survive another hit?
Me? Oh, yeah. It gets me up to 52. I mean,
Okay, yeah, you did 56 that time. I mean, depending on what the roll is. Okay, anything else you want to do? That's just your bonus action, right?
No, that was an action.
Oh, it's
Ma-
mass cure wounds, not mass healing word.
Yeah.
Okay.
I
I was wondering how the healing was so good on that.
Right. And for my bonus action, I'm gonna cast Spiritual Weapon and just leave it there, since I already used my action.
Okay. I thought we determined the spiritual weapon does. You get an attack with the casting as a bonus action.
Yep.
Okay, then I'm going to do that. So that's going to be at 3rd level. Mother of God, 15.
A 15 is not going to hit.
Okay, Spiritual Weapon is there. And that's my turn. Because I don't think I can...
Would you like to move?
Well, that's what I'm thinking. I don't know if I can... I'm gonna go over here.
Okay, just sliding around the perimeter of the landing.
On the edge of the mound, or the raised land. With
Okay.
everyone in front of me, including the Spiritual Weapon.
Okay. Good turn. All right, Shadow. This guy is within 10 feet of you.
Oh. That fucking sucks.
In fact, if you wanted to take your reaction, I would let you do it now, in retrospect.
Are you sure?
Yeah. I'd hate to kill you and it'd be
Seems
down
fair to me. Yeah,
you
do
missed
it.
a
I mean,
reaction.
yeah, that's the first time you said how far it is. It's not like you forgot.
Okay.
Yeah, we had a lot going on when I was
Rolling
describing
to
it
hit.
coming out.
21.
Ooh, 21 is a hit.
Let's go. 13 damage.
Okay.
Oh, yeah. Solid.
Okay. Shadow is going to cast Zephyr Strike
Ooh.
at 1st level and is going to move 50 feet this way, ignoring attacks of opportunity with Zephyr Strike, crackling with electricity around
Love
himself.
it. Spread us out.
Makes sense.
At which point he is then going to raise Drekben. I was going to ask you, is this a dragon? Because I always say, is this a beast?
This is definitely a dragon.
Okay, so gonna raise Drekben the Dragon Slayer and fire an arrow Oh, 24 to hit.
That's a hit.
Okay, rolling the second dice for the crit. This will
For the
be
crit.
with Zephyr Strike and Colossus Slayer procced.
Okay.
Rocked.
Let's go! 26.
All right, that's a crit.
Okay, so that'll be
Direct
4d8,
spin. Let's see how this dragon slaying goes.
4d8, and 2d10.
Oh my god, because Colossus Slayer,
And
Zephyr
Zephyr
Strike,
Strike.
and Direct Bin.
Yep. Plus 5. Here we go.
Lay it on me.
It's going to be 32 damage.
My god.
Sheesh.
Okay.
32 damage, and it will be taking 1d12 bleed damage.
Oh, okay. You'll have to remind me of that.
Okay. And then we're firing another volley of arrows. That'll be an 11 to hit.
11 definitely does not hit.
Definitely does not
Just-
hit.
Tings off his armor.
So
Scales.
Shadow is going to move another 10 feet that he has remaining right on the precipice of this edge. And that'll be the end of my turn.
Okay. All right. So you guys spreading out a little bit. What are you, like 40, 50 feet away now?
60.
60 feet away. Okay. So now is where the.
Where?
So, yes. So bosses have something called layer actions. And they don't roll initiative on the layer actions. They just happen at initiative count 20. So y'all's good initiative rolls, even though he rolled really high, it's still good because you got to go before the layer actions. And in particular, I think this one would have really messed you guys up because all of a sudden tornadoes start to swirl around you. I need you all to make me another Constitution saving throw as you get just whipped and wrapped in wind.
Oh my god, these rolls. 6.
22.
Nope, not 6. 10.
That's not gonna change it.
I
I'm
figured.
afraid.
13.
Fuck.
Okay, so only Joey succeeds. You are grappled by this eddy of wind that's just swirling around, right around your body, just targeted on top of you. It doesn't do any damage or anything, but you are grappled.
Speed becomes 0.
Speed becomes 0. Yep. That's all that happens on his layer action, and then it is Talik's turn.
He's right in my face, right?
He is right in your grill, and you are grappled.
Alright, I'm gonna rear back with the longsword of pallid light and take a swing at him.
Okay?
Nat 20, baby.
You're kidding.
31 to hit.
Let's go.
Let's
Let's
go.
freaking go.
And I get brutal criticals because I'm a half orc, so I get an extra
Oh,
D8. So
wow.
I'm gonna have to roll this and then roll the extra D8. So it's 15 plus 7, so 22 slashing damage and
That's incredible.
3 necrotic.
Okay. So 25 total.
I'm gonna take another swing. It's only gonna be a 14, so I'm gonna use the superiority die to add to try and make a precision strike to try and hit him. So I add a D8 to that. I'm assuming I need a pretty good roll. 8!
What's the total?
22.
Okay, that hits.
All right, and I get to add that 8 to the damage. Oh, I got to reroll that. So much shit to keep up with.
Oh, you're telling me I'm playing a dragon for the first time ever.
13 plus 8, I do 21 slashing damage. On that
Whoa,
hit.
not on a crit?
Not on a crit, and then 5 necrotic for 26 more.
Wow, that's insane.
Then I'm going to use my action surge and take 2 more swings.
Wait, what was the total?
21 plus 5, so 26. The first swing,
26.
yeah. You got the first one, right? It was
Yeah, I got the first one.
all right. So I'm going to do action surge and do it all again.
Oh my god. Okay.
This is all one-handed too.
Hell yeah.
19 to hit.
A 19 hits.
Oh my god.
You scared me.
It's gotta be close.
I do 11 slashing damage and 8 necrotic.
God,
And
rolling
then-
rocks on the damage.
On this second swing, I'm going to expend a superiority die to make a distracting strike, which gives our next attacker advantage. 18 to hit.
18 is a hit.
Okay.
I cannot believe how much damage you have done.
Oh, I rolled a 1, so I got to re-roll that. Okay, weapon.
Ah. One-handed. That's the damage
okay.
is what it is.
Okay, 8 slashing plus 4 necrotic.
Okay.
All right. Yep, I'm done. How much damage did I do? Like 80, 70?
Like 70, 80, somewhere in there.
Okay.
That
All
was
right,
very
I'm in my
important.
turn.
That was a great turn.
My
That was a
god.
great
Okay.
turn.
So, he is going to let out a mighty roar and just kick his head back and rage roar, such that he enacts his frightful presence. So I need everybody to make me a wisdom saving throw.
I thought we were immune to that from
We have advantage
Islania. We have
Advantage on the roll.
for 7 days.
Wisdom saving throw advantage.
Okay. I'd love to be able to pass one of these.
I rolled a 1 and a 2.
Oh,
You are kidding.
24.
A 1 and a 2.
oh my god! I got a 9 on the first one, and a 13 on the second one.
Okay, so Shadow and Talik fail.
I failed every
Airlock
saving throw.
succeeds. So you are frightened for 1 minute. You can repeat the saving throw at the end of each of your turns. Ends on a success, and it can't be used again on you for 24 hours.
What about my grapple condition from the tornado?
That will end when it comes back around to the tornado's turn.
Okay. Frightened creature has disadvantage on ability checks and attack rolls. Okay.
Well, that's about to be relevant for you, Talik, because after he lets out that roar, he beats his wings down. I need to see how close Joey is. Okay, Alerlock is outside of the range, but you are in the range. He beats his wings down as he launches himself up into the air with such extreme force that the wind tries to blow you away. I need you to make me a dexterity saving throw.
Okay, so Frightened says I have disadvantage on ability checks and attack rolls. It doesn't say saving throws. Does ability check count?
No.
Saving
ability
throw?
checks are separate. Yeah, Frightened would be a little bit too powerful, I think, if it did
Okay, so I
all-
need to make what kind of save?
Dexterity.
Which you have something. You have dexterity stealth checks. Never mind. Sorry.
Okay. No, I like what you were saying. The cloak.
Yeah.
Okay. Nat 1, 4. I failed
Okay,
every single
so-
saving throw. 0 for 4.
Well, there's good news and bad news, right?
Oh,
The
great.
good news is you're no longer grappled because
Sends me
you
flying.
are, because you're sent flying, and you fly back 20 feet away from the dragon, so you don't fly off of this thing, which is nice, but the force is so powerful that you still take quite a bit of damage. You take 26 damage
Jesus Christ.
as you just get like imagine that like anime style where they punch somebody and they like land on their shoulders and then flip backwards over their neck. You do one of those things, and then so that was as he was taking off into the air, and he flies straight up 80 feet, and I'm having a hard time making him fly. I just want him 80 feet off the ground.
And he's going to receive 1d12 of bleed damage.
Oh, okay, give it to me. And then he will make a con save to try to stop it.
Yeah. So that'll be 11.
Oh,
Nice.
Ooh.
his con save is a total of 28.
That's a fail.
Like that's what he rolled.
Like his total is a 28. Yeah.
Oh yeah, he failed.
Hey, 11 free damage is nothing to sneeze at.
Wow, that's strong.
Okay.
I like how you said it so deadpan. Yeah, he fell.
Yeah, he failed. You had me going for a second. I was like, what? What are you talking about? Are you misunderstanding what I'm saying here? So, did that.
Gotta have fun with Shadow's
okay.
last session.
It's Leerlock's turn.
It's a little too epic for my tastes.
I'm going to cast Cure Wounds on Talik.
You will have to get to him if it's regular cure wounds, right?
Oh shoot, that is. That's unfortunate. Oh wait. We're gonna get all the way there with a bunny hop.
Oh, he was
Nice.
45 feet away, but you ran and then bunny hopped.
That's right.
So like a speedy little hare just boing, 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 jumps over to you.
Yep, and
Love
then
it.
you're gonna heal for 27 hit points again.
Oh, thanks, buddy.
Nice.
No problem.
You're freaking, you're on the yo-yo string right now.
I was gonna say it's like exactly the amount of damage I keep taking. He heals me.
It's pretty wild.
Whew. Okay. So that was bonus action to bunny hop and move and action.
I'm spent.
Anything else you got up your sleeve? Yeah.
I wish.
Plus, there's no way your spiritual weapon was going to catch up anyways.
No.
All right, Shadow. You are still grappled by the eddy that just is swirling around you.
Okay, so what do I
That
make
just
a
means your
save?
speed 0.
It just means your speed 0. That's the only thing grappled does, really.
Right. I guess does it take an action to get out of it? I'm
No, because it ends on like after one round. So like there's no reason to try to use an action or anything. You're just
Okay.
you're grappled for your one turn.
my
basically.
attack is with disadvantage because I'm frightened.
Are you frightened?
Yeah.
Yes, it will. Well, hold on. What does it say? A frightened creature has disadvantage on ability checks while the source of its fear is within its sight. Yeah, and attack rolls. Yeah.
And I can't move, and I'd really need to be within 60 feet of y'all. This is all unfortunate.
Fucking dragon, man. He's
He's
not,
epic.
he's not here to lose.
Okay, I am going to shoot a regular arrow at the dragon with disadvantage.
As opposed to.
An earthbind arrow.
Oh, I forgot. Yeah.
Damn, 14.
14's a miss.
Okay, gonna shoot another one.
We're putting the dragons in Dungeons and Dragons.
Oh, nat 20 got reduced down to a regular 20.
A dirty 20. Well, the dirty 20 hits at least.
I'm gonna go for the direct bench shot. 18.
Ooh,
18's a hit, as we've established.
critted.
All right, so it's gonna be 2d8 and 2d10
Critty ditty.
plus 5. Let's go. Let's do some damage. DiMaggio, 26 damage.
DiMaggios.
26 damage, and he is bleeding again.
26
All right.
Joes.
6.
26
Joey Joes.
and he is damaged, and he's bleeding again. And I
Woo.
can't get away because of this godforsaken tornado.
Tornado.
This daggum tornado blew through here, knocked down all these trees, and left me stuck to the ground.
My god.
It's the end of my turn.
Okay, let me double check something here.
Don't expect many notes from this fight. I'm way too stressed.
Okay, so it is a lair action time. So the eddy stops, Seth, around you. And he creates...
Fucking Eddie. Ed, and Eddie.
He creates an ice wall,
Mm,
30 feet long.
So she
Wow.
said.
That's long.
It's okay.
That's
I've got
long.
a stasis bow.
How big is this guy?
Oh, he is mechanically huge. He's
like how what's his
like how
wingspan?
long? Yeah, oh, his wingspan? Oh, I
What's
think
his
it's
cock
like I think it's like 40, 50 feet. Something like that.
40,
It's-
50
I mean,
feet. He's huge.
It's absurd. It's just an absurd amount of size. So
That's
he
what she
creates
said.
he creates an ice wall in between Talik and Alirlock and
What a
Shadow.
jerk. I don't like
And then
that.
Talik, it is your turn.
I don't like that he did that. But I'm no longer grappled.
You are no longer grappled.
How far away is he in the air?
He's 80 feet in the air, and you're a few feet over, so it's probably like 90 feet if I had to guess. Yeah, looks like it's about 88 feet. So
I'm going to
yeah,
scooch
90
this way like 10 feet or so.
My man.
Okay.
Oh, 15 feet or so. And then I'm going to do a little scooch. And then I'm going to shoot a... I'm going to shoot a...
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm going to shoot a...
You're like a kid when they're trying to tell a story. And then, and then, and then.
I wanted to do you so bad you couldn't even stand it? That video.
What?
The video that's trying to
That
describe
sounded
his dream.
sexual.
Yeah, everybody that's listening will know the reference.
Well, I
It's like
don't, and I'm the one
It's
who
like
matters.
a little. It's like. Anyways,
Just gives up.
Oh my god.
Okay, what are you doing?
I'm trying to figure it out. Damn it!
Oh my god. It's not like he's out of your effective range, locked you off from one of your party members, and damaged you immensely. Like, I don't understand what the problem is.
Yeah, I'm gonna shoot a firebolt at him.
Classy.
Actually, I'm gonna use a sorcery point. This is why I was trying to figure this out. I'm gonna use a sorcery point to use a quickened spell to shoot a firebolt at him with a bonus action. Okay. Good with that? Everybody good with that?
Yeah, I'm fine with that.
Great.
And I rolled a nat 1, so it doesn't matter.
No,
God.
your rolls. We're good. That one turn.
You are
This is not the fight.
struggling.
Might need to roll in Tailspire or something.
Put those digital dice in digital
Yeah.
dice jail.
This green flame like pops up in my eyes as my sorcery powers take over, and I cast this firebolt, and it just goes like, and it like lands on the ground like 3 feet in front of me, like it just falls out of my hand. So I'm gonna use my action to try it again and throw one up at him, and I got a 23 to hit,
Okay, that worked. That hits.
and that'll be 10 fire damage to him.
All right, all right. I will tell you guys, this guy's looking pretty rough.
All right, I'll end my turn.
Okay. He is going to swoop down towards Shadow. And get about, how close can he get? So he's gonna like swoop in at you, where he can just barely reach you because that's all the movement he has.
How close is he? Is he within 10 feet?
Yeah, he gets within 10 feet.
Reaction.
Okay.
Disadvantage.
Yes, you are still frightened.
Oh, did I not
sorry.
get to
You should have
roll out
rolled
of
that at
that?
the end of your turn. Same with you, Talik.
Con? Wisdom?
No, wisdom. Wisdom saving throw.
With advantage.
Oh yeah, because you're boon. That's probably why frightened doesn't give you disadvantage on saving throws, because then it would be like impossible to ever become unfrightened, you know?
17.
Okay, you are no longer frightened.
Okay. I
Talik, what was
am
your roll?
punching this dude in the dick.
With advantage on my 5th saving throw of the fight, I got an 11.
You're still frightened.
16 to hit.
A 16 does not hit.
Okay. Burned reaction.
Alright, reaction burned. It is his turn. He's flown down onto you. Let me double check what he can do here. Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay. So, he's going to do a bite claw tail. 3 attacks. Here they come.
Oh, fuck.
You got
Bite
it.
attack. 37. No, 27. 27.
Don't ever
Oh.
do that again.
That's a miss.
Oh, man.
I actually- Got sad.
That's a miss.
Okay, that's 15 piercing damage as he bites onto you.
And I've
plus
already...
an additional
God.
8 cold damage.
Oh God, I
Oh,
don't like
wow.
that. 23.
23 damage.
Oh, half of 8 though.
Oh yeah, the 8's in half. Yeah.
So 4. So 19 total.
So, and I've already burned my reaction. Unfortunate. Okay.
Okay. But his next attack is a lot lower. I think it's a miss. 16 to hit.
That's a miss.
See, there you go.
What is your
Yeah.
AC now? 17?
Yeah.
Nice.
Hey man, every point matters, as we see. All right, then the tail comes whipping around. 1 higher, 17.
That's a miss.
Wait, is it actually a miss?
No.
But it's close like that. You can't do that to me. Throws me off. Okay,
I'll
that
do it to
is 13 bludgeoning damage as his tail just whips around and smacks you in the face.
That hurts.
But that is his whole turn. Leerlock, it is your turn. This is a transparent ice wall, so you can see through it. We're gonna say that it's like having.
Hold on. I have to roll for concentration.
Oh, what are you concentrating on?
Zephyr Strike.
Oh, okay. Go ahead.
How do I do
Roll a Constitution saving throw, DC 10, for each instance of damage you took. So you only got hit twice.
that? Okay, that's a pass. And fail.
Oh no. You can see through the wall, Joey, but it is like dim lighting. It's what's the word I'm looking for?
Translucent?
Yeah, it's
Transparent?
translucent.
Opaque?
Obscured?
No, it's obscured. Is that a technical word in D&D? I'm trying to think of the like mechanical word for when you can see things but they're not clear to you. It's like it's the same as being in dim lighting. I just can't remember what the word is
Lightly
called.
obscured, heavily obscured, dim light.
obscured. I
Those
think
are
it's
the 3
obscured.
options.
Okay. Yeah,
Lightly obscured is disadvantage on perception sight.
Yeah, it's lightly obscured is the condition. It probably won't matter, but just so you know.
Great. Kill him!
Okay.
Kill him, Mears! Kill him!
You can't hear me from over there.
I can scream into the void. Kill him!
This is a problem. I mean, is it possible? Is this wall like cascade down the side of this raised land? So it's
No,
traversable?
it's a magic
Intraversible?
wall, so the wall can be 30 feet long, 30 feet high, and a foot thick. So that's what I made it. When it appears, you're pushed out of space if it's in your space. Each 10-foot section of the wall has an AC and hit points, and yeah,
Okay.
that's what it is. So it's a magical wall. It doesn't cascade down that because I didn't have room to do that. I wanted to close off the other side, so it
Yeah.
just goes right up to the edge.
Perfect.
You'd have to kind of like, crawl down and then crawl back up 5 feet. So that would take, 20 feet of movement or whatever.
Gotcha. Well, present moment, the best way for me to help you to not die is for me to cast. We're gonna try and cast Banishment on Hishinog. It is a Charisma save of 16. Not super likely.
Well, maybe more likely than you think. Charisma save of 16. Okay,
That's what it says.
so first things first, I'm going to roll it. So he passes.
Ugh.
Darn. That's okay.
It was very close. Like it literally the difference between his proficiency score pushed it up over failing.
Yeah.
Fuck you,
As my bonus action, I'm going to take that spiritual weapon.
Stick it up his
I think I can swipe his tail.
Stick it up his ass, Seabass. Okay, yeah, I'm good with that.
So we're gonna do that, and it was a 3rd level spell. Oh, need to mark off the banishment. That's gone. Roll to hit. Give me a big number. Big number. 20.
No whammies, no whammies, no whammies. Stop! 20 will do. 20's a hit.
Awesome. Oh man, 10 damage from spiritual
Hey,
weapon.
man.
Spear drop sword. Swords over to the back of the tail. And slices down.
and knocks some scales off, does some damage.
Yeah.
He definitely lets out a yelp. He's getting pissy. Shadow, it is your turn.
Okay. Yeah, that's probably stupid. I'm not ready to do that yet. Shadow is going to cast Zephyr Strike, and he is going to crackle and zip. How much is it going to cost me to climb down this?
It's double movement to climb down. If you wanted to jump, you would take some damage and have to make a dexterity saving throw that equaled that damage to avoid taking damage.
So that 7.5 feet, how much damage would that be?
1 damage. And so it'd take like almost no movement, and you take 1 damage, and obviously you can't fail that acrobatics throw, so
Okay.
that acrobatics check.
So jumping down there.
Okay.
So
So
I
that
need
just
to-
takes a couple feet of movement. But he is going to take an opportunity attack when you try to jump off of this thing.
not with Zephyr Strike, he won't.
You lost it, but you lost Zephyr Strike on your
I
Constitution save.
recasted it before I
just
started
now.
moving.
I'm sorry. I was
Suck
looking
it,
at other shit,
Ishnog.
okay? It's the first time I played this character, and their
You're
sheet
doing
is like
great. You're doing
freaking-
great. I hope he
He
dies.
just
I
got
can't
it.
believe you.
Okay. So
Joey gets it. Joey's with me. Must
I'm
be
with you.
perfect.
I just want death.
How dare
Okay,
you?
If I
Oh,
hop
I never hid your Eddie.
to this thing, that's 9.1 feet.
0.1, brother.
I don't know how it works.
So it's in increments of 10, so that'll be 1 damage as well.
Okay. So am I taking the damage or am I rolling something? I'm so confused.
The damage is flat. You have to roll an acrobatics check, and you have to do better than the damage you took to keep from going prone. But since you're taking 1 damage at a time, you can't fail that acrobatics check because you have a modifier.
So I'm not
to your
going
acrobatics
prone,
check.
but I'm taking the damage. Okay.
You are taking the damage. So you've taken 2 bludgeoning damage to your little footsies.
Okay. And then 7 feet. Still damage.
We'll call that last one close enough to 5 feet that you don't take any.
Oh, okay.
I'm done with this charade.
Okay. And how far did I move? Charade. I'm just trying to.
That was like 10 feet of movement to scurry down that.
Okay. Then I'm going to run 50 feet this direction.
Okay.
Okay. Then I'm going to shoot an Earthbind arrow at this thing. Out of Dragman.
Okay.
Does it do any damage?
Yeah, it'll do the same damage that it normally does.
Okay, here we go.
Maybe I shouldn't let it do that, but
18 to hit.
y'all have been rolling right. I'm just gonna tell y'all right now, that's the AC, and y'all have rolled it like 3 or 4 times.
Okay. I am not going to take the risk for the crit with the
Wait, what do
Earthbind
you
arrow.
mean?
If I roll the second
There's no
dice and
risk.
I miss, don't I lose
No,
the
you
hit?
don't miss.
Oh.
That probably would have been a cool mechanic, but that's not how I wrote it.
Oh, well, the second dice didn't land.
Okay, so it's
Okay.
just a regular hit.
Yeah, so he's going to take all the damages.
That would have been a cool mechanic. I should have had it do it that way.
So it'll take 18 damage, and then it needs to make a strength saving throw.
Okay.
I'm not sure what number.
Oh, I thought I wrote it into the Earthbind arrow.
Oh, you might have. Let me go over here to the Earthbind arrow.
Okay. He has a really high strength, but actually not proficiency in it. It's still a really high modifier, though. Let's see what he gets. That might be a fail.
15.
He rolled a 10.
Let's freaking go. Okay, so he is Earthbind. Yellow strips of magical energy loop around the dragon.
Ooh.
His flying speed, if any, is reduced to 0 for the spell's duration. 1 minute concentration. I lose Zephyr Strike, I guess. An airborne creature affected by the spell safely descends.
No. Read the arrow.
Let's
So-
go.
Oh,
It's
these arrows
Duration
are
works
wrapped in a
differently.
golden thread that spirals down the shaft. When fired, the threads activate. Attempt to pull down any flying creatures from the sky. On hit, The spell lasts the full minute, but target gets to reattempt the DC 15 strength save at the end of every turn. After being fired, the arrow's magic dissipates whether it hits a target or not.
At the end of every creature's turn, or at the end of
Just the target's turn. Just the
Okay,
target's turn.
so, but it doesn't have disadvantage or anything, right? While it's bound.
Yeah, I was looking at that, and like the description is like you imagine it being like its wings totally wrapped up in the thread, but like mechanically it just says its speed goes, or its flying speed is removed, and it doesn't like crash out of the sky if it was up real high. It says
Yeah.
it safely descends at
Well,
60
what if
feet
we
per
say
second.
flavor-wise, like I'm imagining the wings are wrapped up, so it can't fly, but it can still walk and bite. You see, like just the wings, or like
Yeah,
it's
I
like
did think
boloed
about
around
that.
the wings.
So that ability he did where he launched himself, he couldn't do. But also that ability he did where he launched himself, he couldn't do because you fly at the end, so like it'd be weird anyway.
Mhm.
So
Cool.
All right,
Yeah.
loosen another
That was my
arrow,
plan.
but this time I'm loosing a +3 arrow.
Oh, when did you
Ooh, I
get
forgot
those?
about those a long time
Yeah.
ago.
I have
He-
2
he got,
left.
like, You got like 5 of them, right?
Yeah, I have 2 left.
+3
I'm
to
gonna
hit and
loot
damage.
one.
Yeah, the to hit is great. I mean,
Mhm.
Okay, so here we
really
go.
good chance of hitting.
Oh no!
Here.
15 with the +3 added.
That's a
Christ,
miss.
Christ, you failed us.
Okay, so that is the end of my turn.
Okay. For his lair action, so the ice wall stays up. Unlike the eddies, and then also a 20-foot radius sphere of fog surrounds Kishinog and obscures him from vision. Let me see if there's anything else you'll need to know. It's heavily obscured. It would do cold damage to anyone inside, but he's immune, obviously. Okay, yeah.
He just inked like an octopus being moved out of his bubble in a night dive.
He can do this anywhere, but he did it on himself because he just got grounded, and obviously that's not cool.
Bad dragon.
for clarification.
No, you can't say bad dragon.
Oh,
Oh.
God.
I can't? Okay.
No.
Do we know if that sphere of fog moves with him, or is it stationary?
Imagine like a Elsa style swirl of ice from Frozen 2 when she's defending herself from the wind spirit.
Okay.
Good reference. Everybody with me?
Nope.
No.
No? Okay.
I've
Imagine
seen
a
it.
swirling sphere of wind and fog just surround him. So you're not really sure if it's like attached to him or if it was just formed there, but it magically forms this just like somewhere between a ninja smoke bomb and a swirl of ice. But it's heavily obscured. You can't see into it at all, I don't think.
My turn.
And now it's your turn. Talik,
I'm gonna run up to the ice wall.
if that is your real name.
I'm gonna run up to the ice wall, and do I still have the adamantine axe?
No.
I gave it to Shadow. Can I do some kind of check on the wall to see, like, could I break it or anything like
Yeah,
that?
it definitely looks like it's made out of mundane ice. You think you could smash through it, but it's a foot thick. So while you think you could chip into the ice pretty easily, it might be tough to, bash through it enough that you could pass through. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Mechanically,
I know you're
it
not
has
gonna.
a low AC and high HP.
Okay. Yeah.
Mechanically.
Yeah. I'm gonna bash it with my action.
Okay.
First hit is 16 to hit.
Yeah, that's a hit.
Just necrotic damage wouldn't apply, so I do
No.
15 slashing damage to it.
Okay. All right.
How's it looking?
You chunk through a massive chunk. You seem to be about halfway through.
Okay, I'm gonna hit it again. 24 to hit,
Definitely a hit.
and I do 12 more slashing damage to it.
Oh, there's a thin sheet left. There's a little hole, like a 4-inch hole that you've broken through that you can see this fog really clearly, but you're still not through it.
Can Shadow hear me?
Yeah, Shadow can hear you. Yeah, I mean, even if the wall was solid, he could hear you, but especially with the hole I described.
I'm gonna yell out to him and be like, "Good shit with that arrow. Hang in there." Superiority die to cast Rally on him, which gives him temporary HP.
Okay.
4. So I give him 7 temporary HP, but it just takes a bonus action.
Cool.
Yeah.
So I'll do that, and then I'll end my turn.
Okay. It is Hishanok's turn. Since he's fully obscured in this thing, I was looking that up. Creatures in it or looking into it effectively suffer from the blind condition. So, I'm going to hide his token so y'all don't know, what he's up to in there, because he stays inside of the sphere.
Find out what happens to our party next week. Check us out at dndndummies.com. And please leave us a rating and a review on your podcast app. It would mean the world to us.
I can't find my fister.
You can't find the fist's
God.
reach?
I haven't found it yet.
Did you type in reach?
Not yet.
I type in
You
reach.
type in reach around?
The fists reach
Did
around.
you type in fist?
Nope, can't find that
Fist?
either.
Did you type in fist me daddy?
Fist me daddy, fist me daddy.
I
Not yet. We'll try
Hold
that.
on. Let me see. Let me see here. Let me see if I can find it in my stuff. Did I name it something else? What's happening here?
I could
Maybe I've never actually made it. Because I've got like a loot thing over here. I wonder if I've never actually made this. That'd be really poopy.
Maybe
That's
it's just
okay.
in your head.
No, I've got it all written down here in my notes.
Poopy.
Here, I'll paste it into Discord for you for now, and then I'll make a homebrew for it later.
Cool.
So poopy.